Wow. What a beautiful, beautiful song. Hello, everybody that is joining us. If you can hear us and see us, please say hello, share this broadcast. Hello, Chivigwa Clemens Makumbe. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Uncle Tonde, Mutize Tonde. Thank you so much for joining us. Please share this broadcast. Let's share. Uh, we are excited tonight to have Fifi Sibanda back in our studios. She was here not a long time ago. If you remember, which song did she release at that time? You can write it in our comment section. If you remember the song that Fifi released at that time, but we are coming here because there is another release, and that one was hot, but this one is hot. It's giving. It's giving. You can drive from London to Manchester just listening to that one. Uh, Fifi, how are you? Welcome back to our studios.
I'm fine. Thank you so much. Thanks for the invite. Thank you, and hello everyone. I hope you are all watching, and we are going to have an interesting session. Thank you.
Yes, we are having a very interesting conversation. I remember we got to know a bit about Fifi when she first came. Uh, if you remember something, write something in our comment section. Nyorai, don't write something what you remember, because she's not new on this platform. No, she was here. How long ago was it? That's less than 6 months ago, isn't it?
Yeah, less than 6 months ago. I think it's 5 months now.
You are on fast forward. You're on fast forward. You've released another one.
Yeah. So Murori saying is like 6 months later or
Six
something.
6 months later, Marori saying is out. But I was thinking that you said you are working on an album. Is that right?
Yeah, you know what I thought, Auntie, is that when you are starting, you want to build your fans and you want to give them time to hear and receive the song, because our songs are to send a message to our people. So if we send too many at once, they don't know you, they won't have time to even hear them. So I think I'm gonna just take it step by step and according to what God has planned for me. So the album, I wanted to do the album, but I thought since I'm not known and since I want people to receive the message to it from it, so I'd rather do one song at a time and let people receive it, let people have time to hear it and hear the message before I
Okay.
can give another. Yeah.
What was we are just catching up. Those that are catching up with us, please share this broadcast. Let's share. Let's support this move. Let's share the broadcast. So did we have a name for that album again? Did we have a name?
Not at
Oh,
the
not yet.
because I'm just concentrating on getting the songs out, so I'm just doing them one by one, and then after it's all a collection, then I'll maybe have the name, but at the moment I think there'll be another song which I'll name the album with.
Right. So those that are watching and that are listening, please, can you tell us the name of the song that thank you, Tontem Tize, thank you so much. Can you tell us the name of the song that we released that we were talking about not 6 months, less than 6 months ago or 6 months ago, but
Yeah.
not more than. We're talking about a song that she came and she talked about. If you remember, write it in the comment section. Hey, you might win something, you never know. You might win a ticket, you might win a CD, you might win something, you don't know. Please just tell us. But thank you so much, Rutendo. She's saying we are looking good. Yeah,
Oh,
for this one we bathed. We bathed for Moreri saying we bathed. We said, hey.
we changed my gear.
Now gear, gear.
Yeah.
So let's get into what. How do we pronounce this the title of this song?
It's Morori saying, like
Hey,
praise
Murori.
Morori saying.
Murorise.
Murumbise. I just thought it's even easier because it rhymes the same as Murumbise, which is why I just thought let me translate it into Shona. So yeah, it's
So
Muro
the meaning is
Murum.
Murumbidze.
Yeah,
That's what Murori sing.
means.
Please, I got the title. You did not, Emily. Emily, this is the one we are talking about. This one, it was plastered on all the flyers. It was written
Yeah.
Murori sing. But we are asking the last one 6 months ago, Emily, that we released. Not that one. So you haven't won, is it? But you are in the vision. So Murori saying, you are
Yes.
saying, give him praise.
Yeah. Give him
Okay.
praise. Praise
Can you
him.
tell us a bit more about this? Hi, Kikina, Christy. She's saying Morori saying.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the song that has been released this few weeks ago, a few days ago. The song was released.
3 weeks ago.
The hymn with Zoe was before the one that was released 6 months ago. So Emily, you are following. You are following. Please,
She doesn't
Amelina.
know this. Yeah.
She's saying she's a winner. Emily.
Yeah.
There is someone
Right.
who's a winner. There is a winner in the comment section. They say God's love.
Oh.
Yes, we were talking
Oh
about God's
yeah.
love.
Joy
Yes.
Mutali.
The last time we were here, we were talking about God's love. Thank you, Ngoni Gwasira, our producer, for not letting the cat out of the bag. So, yes, if we recall, we were talking about God's love. But now we are talking about praising that God. She said she wanted to say God's love. Emily,
I knew
that's
she'll get there. Yeah.
oh, okay, Kikina. But you wrote Murori saying Kitina. Kikina, you wrote Murori saying. So I was thinking you are not but yeah, you are right, it is God's love. So why Murori saying? Why Murori saying? To you, what does this song mean to you?
Right. If I go back to like 2018,
Mm,
I was on a night shift and I received a call from Babaka Mirida. I think I mentioned him the
mm,
last time I was on the show. So
mm,
he had invited me to a studio to just record. So I was on a night shift and I was thinking, if I have to write a song or record, what song can I think of? Like, what can I, I just sat there thinking, if I have to write a song, I want a song that is catchy and I want a song that glorifies God because my desire is to see people glorifying God through my music. So I
mm,
just wanted a song that brings joy that everyone can even understand. So I sat there and I could hear the echo. Like I would want to maybe send a message where I'm encouraging people to praise God because
mm,
we need to encourage people to know God and to see Him as Jehovah and recognize Him. So I knew that if I say, let's praise Him, come on, let's praise Him. So I just kept repeating that and then it just came, but I couldn't really get to it. But I just thought, okay, let me just do an audio and send it to Baba Kamil because it was something that I was doing for the first time and I've never done anything like that. So I was just sitting there writing the words, Morori saying, Morori say, Mohalale, which is to praise Him, glorify Him. He is Jehovah. So it's
mm,
Jesu is Jehovah. So I wanted to send that message. So I sent the audio to Baba Kamiriri, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, come to the studio, then we just work on it." So I did the song, but because I was backing myself, I was recording, he was recording, so I had to back myself. And sometimes I just don't like my voice on backing, especially soprano. I want it to be, there are people who are, who are born for soprano. So I could hear it, but I didn't deliver it as I heard it in my spirit. So I wanted to hear the sound that I heard when I was writing it. And this was like 1 o'clock on a night shift. So I just felt like I still had to work on it. So I released it with my voice, backing and leading, and I didn't like it. But so I just thought, okay, I'm gonna work on it. But at the same time, I was thinking, is that what artists do? They can release a song and take it out and go and work on it again. So one of
mm,
my friends then she just said, you know what? I listened to your song And it's been like 3 years it has been there on YouTube. And she was like, I like this song, but I think if you work on it again, it will come out better. So I was like, it was a confirmation of what I've always felt in my spirit, that I didn't deliver it the way I had it. So I thought, okay, this is now the time for me to work on it. And this was 2022. So I took the song and I told Baba Kamilin that I'm gonna work on this song again, because I'm not satisfied with how I did it. I would rather have other, like someone baking and doing the soprano for me, because the way I'm hearing it on my spirit is not the way I have brought it out. So then I sent it to this other producer in South Africa called Promac, and then he did the baking for me, because now the baking is in Tswana. I couldn't find Tswana bakings here, backing vocalist here, so I sent it to South Africa and he did it. You know, the day he sent it, I think me and my husband were just playing it over and over, and this was just baking only. It was exactly the way I had it. The echoes that I had, the sound that I had, that was exactly, and I couldn't believe that someone, like interpreted it the way I thought of it, like the way I wanted it to come out. So from there, I kept it because I don't have a producer, and I thought I'll still work on it. So 2023, which is last year, that's when I met Ngoni Kwasira, and then I told him that, I have a song that I want to work on. And this is about glorifying God, praising God. So I wanted a song that glorifies God, and that is so catchy, that brings joy, and also it reaches to every age. Like, I'm so happy to hear young people, like young little girls, telling me that, auntie, I listened to your song, and it's like exactly what I wanted. Like, it's exactly how I imagined it. Like, when I bring out a song like this, I wanted to reach out to every age group. So I'm really pleased with how people are receiving it. It's exactly how I imagined it. Thank you.
Wow. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story. You said I heard the song, I heard it in my spirit. You could hear the echoes, and you worked at it, and then you decided to rework at it. So at what point then did you hear the voice of collaboration?
Right. So now we worked on it with Ngoni from, I think, January, after God's Love, because I released God's Love, I think it was December. So from there we worked on Morori Singh. So now I think we were now wrapping up. This is like February or early February, and we were thinking we are releasing it in end of February. So we were just in the studio and wrapping up, finishing everything. After all the lead vocals and everything, I started singing it in Shona, like Murumbi, because it's, to me, it just made sense, like, because I've heard Murumbi over and over, and I go to Shona churches, like Zimbabwean church, and I knew Murumbi and Murori saying they should blend. So I started singing it to, like, I still had my mic on, and I started saying Murumbi Muna Mate. Then I said to Ngone, I said, you know what? What about if we sing this, like if we do the Shona part of this song? Then he was like, oh yeah. Oh no, oh God, not again. So he was like, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. If you want, let's do it. So he was like, okay. He started connecting back his things, and he was like, okay, sing. How do you want to sing it? Then I said, because I wasn't sure with more Muna Mate. So he was like, no, we need to say, instead of Muna Mate, it's Muna Mate. DJ. So from there, I just put the vocals, how I want the vocals to come out. Then he was like, okay, fine. We do them and we send them off for people to also put the sopranos, altos, and all that. So I was like, what? Because I thought he was going to say no. Now that he had agreed, I was thinking, okay, if I have to add Shona, I would want someone, a Shona speaking artist, to now sing the song. Yeah. So that's when I said, oh, then maybe I can feature a Zimbabwean artist who can sing the Shona part. Then he was like, yeah, it's up to you, whoever. Then I was like, yeah, I was thinking, okay, if Saba is not available, because that's the first person that came to my mind. So I was like, maybe Saba. And from there, if he's not free, we can look for someone else. So I was like, then he said, oh, I even have his number, we can call him. So we called him just right there, and he responded, and he was like, Ngoni was the one speaking to him, and he was like, oh yeah, I can do it, don't worry, just send me the song, let me hear it. Then at first I was even nervous that, okay, I've already finished the song, maybe the key is too high for him, I don't know. Because that's the other thing, you know, you can, when you want to work with someone, you want them to be involved from the start. But now here, I'm involving someone and on the song that is already complete. So he was like, okay, send me the song. I was now waiting. I think the waiting was now where I was just thinking, is he gonna receive it well? Is he gonna deliver? Is the key okay? But I just knew that he will do it. Yeah. So that's when I collaborated with him.
So what was working with him like for you? How was it like when you now are working with him? You are hearing his voice. You're working together. What was that like for you? Or did you know? Maybe for starters, did you know Saba first? Did you know his music? Which song of his was your favorite?
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Since I'm married to a Zimbabwean, and then I started going to Zimbabwean church. So I used to hear these words, and I wanted to learn Shona. Like I wanted to learn the music because I've heard. And my husband started playing. This was like back in 2009, and that was the first time I heard of Saba because he was playing that song. "Muniwese Risaboso," and I just liked the way he was singing. So we used to really play that song like over and over until I knew it word for word, you know. So from that day, I just thought like most of his songs are mostly praise songs. And I know that he's one guy that, like, I think I forgot the other guy. They are very good at that. So I knew that he's going to do it. So yeah, that's when I've learned the Shona way, the Shona part, the Shona, and then I just thought, okay, I'll work with Saba.
Okay. So what was it like to work with him?
So working with him, oh God, he's really, like he's very humbled. I just thought, oh my God, when I was with them, like in Zimbabwe, I just thought, oh my God, yeah, I'm with someone who's so big, like a star. But the way he was doing things, it was so like just he was just working with us, just coming to us, like the background and the whole set for Mororiseng. He's the one who did all the background, the flags. He's the one who came with that plan. Like, okay, he just came, he met us that same day. He was like, okay, I want the set to be like this. He took it like it was his own. And that really humbled me to see someone that you think they are so big, or you are just down there, and they are doing something that you won't even expect them to be doing. But he came wearing flip-flops and he's just blending in with us as if, like not even thinking that, oh, I'm this great star that everyone knows. He was just doing everything for, even on the, cause us who are just upcoming, sometimes we don't even know how to face which direction of the camera or where to look and what. He was the one saying, okay, on this angle we need to be doing this, we need to look at it, we need to. And I just like that. Like, he was really like there supporting me like a mentor, talking me through on what to do, on how to do it. And that really humbled me. I just really appreciated working with him, and I'm number one fan, and I think I'm a fan for life now. Yeah.
So do you feel like was there a time that you felt like you were feeling pushed, or you felt it just flowed, it was just flowing, or there was a time you were thinking, actually, I feel like I'm pushing the boundaries?
You mean working with him, with Saba?
Yeah. Mm.
To be honest, he was the one just like he was just the one putting himself in there, not waiting for me to ask, like even suggesting things and say, you know what, I think I can get this for you. He will go and get it. I didn't feel like I'm being pushed. I was even enjoying working with him because I'm thinking, if someone is there, even in, like participating in everything, and it's not his, then why not? Why can't that shows that this is something that is really important, and it looks like it's something that you are building, and someone is there supporting you. And sometimes it feels good when you have a support of someone you don't even know, you've never met them, like we just know them from what is it, social media, and then someone coming to say, okay, taking it as if it's his own, you will be encouraged. There's no way you feel like you are being pushed or what. You even enjoy doing it and you want to do more. So there's no way I would feel I'm being pushed.
Okay, I think maybe the pushing was like maybe you are doing something that you had never done before. Like you are
Oh, I
thinking,
enjoyed
oh,
Muroriseng. I really enjoyed working with like people who are around me, including Saba, working on Muroriseng. To be honest, I felt so encouraged and being supported. Yes, there are times when you go in that space where you feel, as an artist or as an upcoming artist, is this worth it? Yeah, there are times when you feel lonely in your own space. You just feel like, when do I stop? Where what if I'm just wasting my money? What if I'm just, there are those thoughts, but when you have people around you who are supporting you, you feel encouraged. Like working with my producers through Mururiseng, they were there encouraging me. And sometimes I'll call him out of stress and I'll be thinking, this is not working. And he'll be there saying, Fifi, you need to work on this. Let's just work on this. Let's just do it. You are doing something and you have people following you, they are watching you, so you need to be strong. Let's do it. There are times when you feel like that, but when you see people just humbly doing the job for you and trying to push you and encourage you, that's you now want to do it more. You want to keep going. Yeah.
wow, that is interesting. Peshi Tembi, she's saying, ladies, you look great. Thank you so much, Peshi.
Yeah.
Yokai Washe, hi Yokai, how are you? She said, well done, guys. It's a great song.
Oh, thank you.
And she said, you look amazing, ladies. Yes, we bathed for Morori saying because the song is giving. So he said, we
Oh,
are going to bat so that we are also giving because it is deserving for us to bat. Eh? Thank you so much.
you
Minister
need to go.
Rumbi, Minister Rumbi saying, well done, guys. The song is hot, 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 hot. And she's
Notenda, tinotenda.
dancing. Rutendo is still on about what she has won when she didn't win. It says, oh, you have a good producer.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
uh, did Saba write the Shona for her? Love the lyrics. So these are the questions in the comment section. Did he write the lyrics for you in Shona? Did he
um
translate it for you?
No, I know people don't expect me to know Shona and to write Shona, but I do.
You
I've
wrote the
been,
Shona?
yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Well, okay, Ngoni may have helped just to twist the words or to untwist the word, but or to correct the spelling, but I wrote it. And okay, there's, I've been for the past, how long? I've been married for like 17 years. And around me, there's Shonas. There's no way I cannot know Shona because we sing Shona songs. I listen to Shona songs. Like sometimes, if the song is nice, I want to listen to it to like from start to end. So Murumbitse, Muruliseng are the words. I mean, Murumbitse, Munamate is the words that I've heard in church. And every time people be saying Tatina Mate, Murumbitse, I've heard these words. So, so there's no way I can't. After 17 years, there's no way I cannot write Shona.
Eh, Suma Chipsa said, beautiful song, beautiful ladies. Lindy Way, Angie Lindy Way saying she is now Zimbabwean. Now the
Oh yeah.
producer has said something. He has to tell us what it is. It says, he said, hey, Yebana.
Heaven. Oh,
Yebana. What does that mean?
it's in Tswana. Like working with him, I was like he learns my language. I learn. I speak Shona. I practice my Shona with Ngoni.
Mm. You are now muted. I don't know what happened. Uh, Fifi, we can't hear you. Did the phone try to go in? You might have to go out and come back in because calls disrupt the audio. Is We can't hear you. We can't hear you. You can like leave the studio, then come back in. I'll do a little bit of the song. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Regaini kuri dzire zvishoma.
Oh God.
Yeah, tell us. You were telling us. Tell us.
Yeah, I think a call was coming through, so it cut. Sorry about that. So, my sister had just come from the States, and she didn't know I can speak Shona. So I used to show up off to her, and every time we go to studio, we go together, and we're working with Ngoni. So every time we say these expressions like "Hey bana," "Hey wena," he would pick on that, and then myself, I would just speak. He would say something in Shona, thinking I don't understand. Then when I respond, he'll be shocked. He'll be laughing at my sister. My sister will be also shocked. So I used to just play them like that. So there was a time when Ngoni was late for our session, and he comes in and he's like, so I looked at him and I looked at the watch and I was like, hey, and he goes, hey, Vakazi. Then I was like, Varume. Yeah, inini so I was like, inini and he was like, what? So that's what we've been. So Hebana is like, hey, oh guys, or something like, oh man, yeah, oh man, yeah. Yeah.
So Minister Rumbi had said, so taurai Shona Tinske, but I think ataura pati ageza maoko. Taura indavhunduka pati ndageza maoko nari ye. Musamufa makamunyeya nechishona anonzwa.
Ageza maoko inini.
So the guy says absolutely amazing. Credit to the producer and the rest of the team. Wow, well done. Oh. So we've had the journey of this song that in 2018 she produced it and she was doing the backing vocals herself. Then at some point she had heard something when she was at work. She had heard the music. She had this song. And when she produced it at that time, she felt that what she had, it was not in. So she took it to South Africa. So this song has gone to places. She took it to South Africa to a producer in South Africa, and then she had backing vocalists who were I don't know why they had backing vocalist in South Africa. That's a mystery to me. But that's what happened. Then she decided to put a bit of Shona into the song. And I think that is amazing because this is all who she is, her journey, her life. If you go to Fifi Sibanda's page, you'll see the articles. When she produced God's Love, there were articles that came out about her life, and I was reading them. And I was thinking, okay, she is traveled. So she is traveled. She's been to those countries, and she's married to a Zimbabwean, and she's from Botswana. And this is an infusion of all those cultures put together, and she's brought those cultures together to worship God. So I think there's no one who is there's no one who's as rich as someone who has got all that culture in them. Then they use that culture, that experience to worship God. So yeah, that's amazing. That is an amazing journey, Fifi.
Thank you.
So what are you seeing? What do you have? What are you seeing as the future of this Morori thing? Are you gonna take it to South Africa? Are you gonna go there? Are you what are you seeing?
At the moment, I'm promoting it as much as I can because I've seen how people are receiving it. So obviously, I'm planning to take it as far as I can. Like everywhere, I've sent it to so many like influencers, promoters. I've got a team that is working in Botswana as well to put it on radio, to get the radio stations to play it, to get it on TV as well. So I'm just praying and hoping that it's just going to reach as many nations as it can. So even on social media platforms, promoting it, boosting it, just to let it go, because that's the dream that I had. That I just wanted to go as wide as it can.
Okay. So is there any English lyrics in it, or it's just
Oh
those
yeah, towards the end, it's just the
mm,
like you are highly exalted, just the solo, and then we glorify your name. It's now the translation of Murori Singh and Mu Halali Singh. So
wow. That,
it's
that,
just like the same words but English. So it's got Setswana, Shona, and English.
Right. This is really good. So we've had what she's saying. She's saying she's promoting her song. She wants it to reach as many people as possible. So what I would say is share this link, go to YouTube, go and subscribe. Take the link from YouTube, share it, go to her page, share her page, help her to tell her story. Help her to tell her story. Do you know the share button is just your finger? Literally, it's the finger. It costs you absolutely nothing. It costs you absolutely nothing. And if you are in our networks and you've got portals that you think, okay, we can help you promote your song on our portals, or we have contact with this portal, please come forward. We are welcoming all the support that we can get to push this song. Let's do it for our my guru, our makoti, our mro.
What did they call me?
Yeah. So your producer is saying we're reaching Zim stations too. That's really good. That is really good. So if you are in contact with any porter, it does not have to be Zimbabwean. It can be a Nigerian. It can be from Ghana. It can be from Kenya. I know there are some people here on this platform who have networks in Kenya. We're saying, please open the door to us. The reason why we're doing this broadcast, we just want one door from this broadcast, one door in one country that we are not in. We'll be so happy. So just one, and say, we will connect you to a radio station in America. We'll connect you to a radio station in Kenya, in Rwanda, in South Korea. I know we've got people who are in South Korea here. I have no, oh, I have not Facebook. Unfortunately, my Facebook was hacked and disabled.
Oh.
Oh, Angeline, well, we didn't realize. But you know what? Start again. We will push it for you. We will push it for you. You will get up. Start another page. Close that one. Start another one. That's not it. And we'll push for you. But if you know anyone, Angeline, the way maybe in South Africa, in your contact, who you think they can open a door for us to take this music, let's do it. Let's support one another. You know what? We can do this. Let's change the history in the narrative. Let's do it. Yeah, I think we can do it. Don't hold your portal to yourself and say this is the portal that I know. I will not give it to anyone. Let's do it together. Then one day we'll see her and we think, oh, we did it together as a community. We sent we sent Fifi to that platform. I think that is amazing. Fifi, what message would you want to give maybe to another artist who is like you? Because you said some really deep stuff to say. There are times that I feel lonely. There are times that I feel like, you know what, I'm wasting my money. I need to give up. What words of encouragement would you say?
I believe that God's timing is always the right time. So sometimes, and it helps build your patience. Like for this to be happening now, I used to think it should have happened many years ago. But I'm thinking, like, I've released Murorise in 2018. It was
Mhm.
received, but not as much as it did now. So sometimes just giving it time, give yourself time to say, okay, God, when you are ready and you want me to, then I will go. So it's always the best thing to wait upon the Lord and just let Him give it to you when it's the right time, when you are ready and you are stronger. Because the challenges ahead, sometimes God delays to help you prepare for the challenges that may be, which you cannot see until you are there. Thank you.
Wow, that is quite profound and that is quite deep. As a present worshiper yourself, and you work in praise and worship teams and things like that, and you've gone through the hassle, and you are at that point where you are thinking, you know what, I am seeing the light. There is a bit of light ahead now. Yes, it's difficult. I see a bit of light. What would you say to a praise and worship in your local church who is just like you?
Oh, practicing every day, like as much as we can, because
Mm,
sometimes we don't really give ourselves, like God's work time to our spare time. We feel our spare times are more precious to us, but sometimes sparing even 1 hour, 2 hours, it helps you improve your skill, even improving your singing, because it's not just all about singing, it's worshiping. You need to have time to meet God in your own space and get to know that He's there, even getting used to His presence and knowing how to respond to it. Because sometimes just coming today and you just stand on the stage, how is the presence of God going to be ushered to an unprepared soul? Because you need to prepare a space in your heart to let God be God. And when now you are worshiping, you are delivering to people and you are delivering the presence of God and the essence of God. So practicing and getting to master your skill is one thing, but worshiping is also another. And the more you are with God and talking to God in your space, is the more it prepares you to be now a worshiper, not just a singer.
This is really good. This is really good. I think I there was someone who posted somewhere, one of the great worshippers. I think he's based in South Africa, and he said something. He said you can rehearse music on stage, but
Oh,
you
Pastor, is it Pastor Lovely?
yes, but you rehearse the presence of God in
Amen.
the prayer closet. And I just thought, wow, that is really powerful because at the end of the day, it's all about God. Those that
Amen.
are joining us for the first time, thank you so much for joining us. Please share this broadcast. Let's go to Fifi Sibanda's page, Facebook page. Let's like it. Let's share it with our family and friends. Let's go to YouTube. Perhaps if we could have the links in the comment section of a Facebook page and a YouTube page so that we can push. We have the capacity, and I know after from today, because I opened my mouth and I knocked on your doors, I know we are going to go to platforms, Fifi. I'll be phoning you tomorrow, sending a picture saying, you need to go to this platform, you need to go to that platform, because this is what we do. We support one another to go where we want to go, because this is all we have. All we have each other. We don't have anything else except each other, and we push each other. I don't know if there's anything else that you are feeling strongly that you want to say.
Yeah, I just want to give thanks to my producer and my husband because they've been there with me throughout the Mororse journey, going to Zimbabwe, even with my producer, knowing a lot of people. I've met a lot of people who now I know, and they are also supporting, and they are the first people to call me and to call him and say, "Oh, where's the song? Is the song out yet?" So to see that happening, it wouldn't have been that easy when you don't have a producer like him. So it's a privilege for me to have a producer like him. Like for the first time I met him, I remember Melissa was doing live on Facebook, her live recording on Facebook and YouTube, and I was listening. And I remember she sang one song at the end which says, um, Shamaria, Shamaria. So I was listening to the song and I liked the authenticity of it, bringing that the Zim flavor and the Zim sound. And I was listening until the end, and then she said, "Oh, I want to thank my producer." Well, the songwriter Ngoni Kwasira. So I looked because I know there's overseer Ngoni Kwasira, overseer Kwasiras, and we have Kwasiras in Bradford. So I searched, wondering who is Kwasira that has written a song when I don't know when I've got. So I looked for him and I searched and I found his page, but I realized he lived in Dubai. So then one day, so my Mrs. Bebe, she said to me, "Oh, this is Ngoni, and Ngoni Kwasira is a producer, and you can work with him on your music." So from there, he's the one who's always there supporting me, making sure he brings the songs as I want them. So I just want to thank God that at least I've met him before, but I'm now working with him, and it's really a great journey to have someone like him, and having my husband there as well, going with me places, sometimes even these interviews, all these things that are happening to me. We are enjoying the journey together, working with him and being supported by my husband. So I just want to thank God for that. It's a privilege. And I want to thank you as well, Mama. You always invite me to your platform and using your platform to really help me promote my music and my journey, my ministry. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
That's okay. Anytime you can come, Fifi. Anytime the
Oh,
door is open. I think what you've said is profound. It takes a very good husband,
yeah.
especially a Zimbabwean husband. If you see you're flying, he's a good man.
Yes. And I forgot my friend. She'll kill me. I don't say
There
it.
she,
Hey, my PA. She also there always telling me off when I come to her crying. The other day she said to me, "You know, Fifi, I also have my problems." And I said, "You know what? Baba Kuti said you have to be a dustbin. You have to receive my." So I said, "I will always bring my rubbish to you. You will see where to throw it." So I just want to thank her because, to be honest, she's been a big sister to me. She's always there, my big number one fan. She's always there sharing. I want to also thank my fans, my people, my followers. It's new to me, but I want us to enjoy this journey together. And I'm so far enjoying it and I love it. Thank you so much.
I think she said you saved yourself.
I know, I know I was going to be in trouble.
There she. I think now you can win. She can now win awards because I think
Oh,
she'll cover the husband, the producer, and the friend. That is like the sister.
she's always there
And
for
the
me.
followers. He has thanked you all. But you know what? I've really enjoyed this conversation. Um, Listen to her. These artists just like to take. Huh?
What did I take now?
No, I think she's now including others. There are others that
I know there's
she's hitting a lot of people with a branch. So
no.
I'm not getting involved. But this song is really one of the good songs that we've heard that is relatable across all the generations, like the young people, the youth, the adults. So somehow this song has been able to touch many lives, many age groups, and yeah, we are expecting it to be on the charts. Not only in Botswana and Zimbabwe, I think in South Africa.
I
Yeah,
love
we want an award. We want an award for this one. So, yeah. So, everyone, thank you so much for joining. The links are in our comment section. Let us share. Let us share this broadcast. Let us share Fifi's handles. Let us do just that. And I know some people say, Auntie, you did not apologize. You were saying Saba is going to be here. We know
yeah.
network in Zimbabwe. Sometimes network really plays up. And once the network comes, we finish the broadcast. But yeah, it is what it is. Zimbabwe is Zimbabwe, but things are getting better and better. Yeah, so I've apologized. Don't phone me and say, Auntie, you did not apologize. I've apologized. Everything has gotten etiquette. So I've gotten this etiquette right. The networks are playing against us, but we don't know. Maybe one day when the networks is good, or when he comes over to the UK, we'll have another conversation, because we want to ask him questions to say, how did you find, were you speaking English all the time? Was Fifi speaking in Shona? Because we Zimbabweans, we like our Shona. So all those things we will ask him. One day we'll catch up with him. Don't worry, he will not get away from it. We will catch up with him. So yeah, good night, everyone. And
Good
Fifi,
night.
come back again. Night, night,
Thank
darling.
you so much.
All right.
All right.